Welcome to Of Mercy and Judgment, selections from the Kabbalistic Zohar, part 2 of 2, on words of wisdom. Kabbalah is the ancient mystical school of thought of Judaism, literally meaning the received. Kabbalah is also an esoteric method believed to have been revealed to select saints and preserved by a certain few since the time of the Garden of Eden. Kabbalah aims to explain the relationship between God, the unchanging and eternal Ein Sof, or the infinite, and God's creation, the mortal and finite universe. Kabbalists developed their own sacred texts, especially during the Middle Ages. These texts, however, still remain within the Jewish tradition, as they often worked with scriptures from the Hebrew Bible to demonstrate the extraordinary teachings of Kabbalah. One of the most foundational of the Kabbalistic texts is the Sefer HaZohar, a Kabbalistic commentary on the Torah, which means the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible. The Zohar, which scholars believe was recorded mainly by the 13th century Spanish mystic Rabbi Moses de Leon, presents profound discussions on many topics, such as redemption, prayer, and the nature of God, the cosmos, and souls. The word Zohar means brightness and refers to the light manifestation of the divine. Let us continue with selections from the Greater Holy Assembly, a volume of the Zohar where Rabbi Shemian led a group of holy sages through a discussion on the attributes governing the laws of physical reality as symbolized by the features of microprosopis. Although the human mind is separate from the divine, it receives sparks of benevolence and understanding from the divine, as symbolized by macroprosopis, the creator of microprosopis. In the Zohar, divinity and the attributes governing the physical realm are represented by macroprosopis and microprosopis respectively. Macroprosopis is an aspect of divine emanation in the Kabbalah, representing divine will and the source of divine compassion. Microprosopis, which is created from macroprosopis, is an emanation of the attributes governing the physical realm. In turn, the faculties of the human mind are modeled on the faculties of the supernatural mind of microprosopis. The Zohar introduces the concept of divine configurations, and in the Book of Concealed Mystery, another volume of the Zohar, the various facial features of macroprosopis are explained, along with the representation of the divine qualities. In contrast, the aspects of the physical realm and the human mind are modeled after the corresponding bodily features of microprosopis, along with the representation of the various qualities. Therefore, in our readings today, there will be physical descriptions of various facial features of microprosopis, along with discussions by Rabbi Shemian and other holy sages regarding the quality that each part represents, as well as supporting evidence from the Hebrew Bible. Chapter 34, concerning the beard of microprosopis. We have learned this. There is a descent from the beard, which is venerable, holy, excellent, hidden and concealed in all, the beard, namely of macroprosopis, through the holy magnificent oil, into the beard of microprosopis. Truly thus have we learned in the Book of Concealed Mystery. It is that which is hidden and recondite, and of which mention is not made, neither is it uncovered. It is that which is venerable and excellent before all things, seeing that it is concealed and hidden. And since the beard is the praise and perfection and dignity of the whole countenance, in these sacred things it is found to be hidden, neither is it discerned, and that beard is the perfection and beauty of the countenance in microprosopis. But when the venerable beard of the ancient ones shines upon this beard of microprosopis, then the 13 fountains of excellent oil flow down upon this beard. And therein are found 22 parts, and thence extend the 22 letters of the Holy Law. Also we have learned that this beard departs from his ears, and descends and ascends, and touches upon the places of fragrance. But this beard of microprosopis is disposed in 9 conformations. The first conformation, the hair is conformed from the portion which is above, and there goes forth therefrom a spark, which is of most intense brilliance. The second conformation, the hair goes forth and ascends from the one part of the mouth, even unto the other part of the opening of the mouth, and it descends beneath the mouth unto the other side, hair above hair in beautiful arrangement. The third conformation, from the midst beneath the nose and beneath the 2 nostrils, there goes forth. The fourth conformation, the hair goes forth and is spread over his cheeks, which are the place of fragrance of the Ancient One. The fifth conformation, the hair is wanting, and there are seen 2 apples on this side and on that, red as a red rose, and they radiate into 270 worlds, which are enkindled thereby. The sixth conformation, the hair goes forth as in a tress about or the border of the beard, and hangs down even unto the commencement of the vital organs. The seventh conformation, that the hairs do not hang over the mouth, and that the hairs are disposed in order about it. The eighth conformation, that the hairs descend beneath the beard and cover the throat. The ninth conformation, that the hairs are mingled together with those which are joined unto them, and that they all are in equality. Through these 9 conformations, there proceed and flow down 9 fountains of magnificent oil, and these indeed flow down from that magnificent supernal oil of the beard of microprosopis into all those inferiors. Those 9 conformations are found in form herein, and in the perfection of the conformation of this beard is the inferior son of man called the brave man. For whosoever sees in sleep that his beard exists in proper form, in him is found courage and strength. Rabbi Shemian spoke unto Rabbi Elazar and said, Arise, O my son, and expound the parts of the holy beard in its conformations. Rabbi Elazar arose and commenced and said, Psalms chapter 118, verses 5 through 9. I called upon Yah in my distress. Yah heard me at large. Tetragrammaton is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Tetragrammaton takes my part with them that help me. It is better to trust in Tetragrammaton than to put any confidence in man. It is better to trust in Tetragrammaton than to put any confidence in princes. Also, this have we learned in the book of concealed mystery. David has here enumerated the 9 conformations, of which 6 consist in the holy name, and there are 3 in the word Adam or man. And if thou shalt say that there are only 2 in the word Adam, assuredly there are 3, because also the princes pertain unto the idea of the word Adam. This have we learned. These are the 6 names, because it is thus written, I called upon Yah in my distress, the first. Yah heard me at large, the second. Tetragrammaton is on my side, I will not fear, the third. Tetragrammaton takes my part with them that help me, the fourth. It is better to trust in Tetragrammaton, the fifth. It is better to trust in Tetragrammaton, the sixth. But in the word Adam, man are 3, for it is written, Tetragrammaton is on my side, I will not fear. What can Adam, man, do unto me? The first. It is better to trust in Tetragrammaton than to put any confidence in princes. The second. It is better to trust in Tetragrammaton than to put any confidence in Adam, man. The third. And come, behold, there is an arcanum hidden in this thing, and wheresoever in this passage mention is made of the word Adam, thereunto the holy name is joined. The holy name because it is written, and Tetragrammaton Elohim created Adam, man, with the full name, which is Tetragrammaton, denotes the masculine, and Elohim the feminine. Also we have learned this in the Book of Concealed Mystery. Whosoever sees in his sleep that he touches the beard or mustache of the supernal man with his hand, or extend his hand unto it, let him know that he is at peace with the supernals. For more information, please visit sacred-texts.com.
Vegan, 'cause we cannot make laws to protect the animal people from all harm, from suffering of any kind, and go ahead doing the opposite or condoning it.
Honorable viewers, it was a delight that you could join us for today's Words of Wisdom.